Hi people, this is Luke or Luke's Play here, and today I'm doing a different kind of video. Basically, I've been watching a lot of Luna. He's basically a YouTuber that tells stories about crazy or just things in general that goes on in his life that aren't good. But yeah, I also used to watch a bunch of those animation channels. I don't really watch them anymore, but you know, they were basically the same thing just with animation. And I can't animate because it's hard. Yeah, so basically, if you enjoy this, just tell me in the comments or whatever. Just, you know. But yeah, I might do more types of videos like this because I've got some weird and crazy stories to tell you. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. So we've all had to deal with kids who just are annoying or weird for no reason, and these are kind of weird times I've had it. Specifically, I've had lots of stationary incidents, yeah. Anyways, so I was sitting in art class one day. I was with so my friend sits next to me, and then this kid who I don't really know, but yeah, he sits there. We're sitting opposite my friend, and so basically we were just kind of sitting there doing our thing. And the kid who's sitting opposite my friend, I don't really know how much he likes art. I think he picked it, but like, you know, as options for GCSE. But I don't really think he likes it. He like works in lessons and does things, but he seems to get bored quite easily and just kind of strays off. I mean, yeah, I don't know what it is, but so one day we were just sitting down. Me and my friend were doing our work. We were doing our final pieces, so pretty important. And I see this kid get out his sharpener, and you know, as you do, I thought he was just sharpening his pencil, even though we were painting, but it didn't seem anything too weird, because you still got to draw, obviously, the outlines to paint in. So he pulls out the sharpener, and he's got one of the ones where there's like, it's in the pot, and then you sharpen it, and then obviously the sharpener's go in the pot. Pulls that out, takes off the pot, and sharpener's go on the table. So then he snaps off the lid, because the main sharpener is attached to the lid. Snaps the lid and pulls out the main sharpener bit. So now it's just like a basic sharpener that you'd sharpen over a bin. And then I see him snap his ruler as well, get a bit from that, put it in the screw that holds out the blade, and take out the blade. So at this point, because I know this kid can be bad and has done bad things in the past, he like smokes weed and things like that. Well, at least that's what he's told us. I'm not 100% sure if he does. But yeah, so he pulls out this blade, and then me and my friend kind of look at each other, not knowing why he's now got a freaking sharpener blade. Because if you don't know, they're really sharp. So I thought he just, I don't know, I had no idea what he's doing with it. I was thinking maybe he's just cutting his paper a bit, like for his work. I don't know, maybe trying to give it an effect. But I got no idea what he was doing. So he gets the blade and just starts cutting up random pieces of like a different page. Which, I mean, if you're bored, you know, oh well. But like, he was bored, I was just expecting. So then he like starts talking to my friend. Because my friend and him are like kind of friends. And he was just joking around with him, like, oh yeah, fight me. Except he had the blade in his hand, and they were like kind of fake fighting. Because my friend, like, he doesn't really care. He can always get out of trouble if ever the teacher sees him doing something. So he's just kind of fake fighting this kid a bit, you know. But he's still got the blade in his arm. And then suddenly he looks at me. Me and him, we're not really, we're like, I don't call us mutual friends. We just know each other, basically. He grabs my arm and goes, oh, yeah, look what I can do. Pulls out the blade, gets my wrist. It was the back of the wrist, not the front, so he couldn't exactly just slit my wrist and watch me bleed out. He's like, oh, yeah, look at how sharp this is. And just as he's about to cut me on the back of my wrist, I yank my arm away and go, yeah. I know that's sharp, because I know I can't snitch on him. If I snake on him, then you just can't do that, even though nothing will really happen. That's just against the law, basically. So I see this kid do this. So yeah, then I kind of go back to my seat because he kind of like called me over. I just kind of stepped next to him. But so I went back to my seat. My friend and him are still play fighting. I'm kind of worried because he's got the blade. And then I get up, walk past him to go and grab something. I think I was just getting like I don't know, like a new paintbrush or just refilling the paint, like the water for the paint. And I get back, they're still play fighting, but now he's kind of threatening him. He's going too far, basically. He's almost like holding the ruler, holding the blade up to him, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cut you, I'm gonna cut you. Still kind of joking, but then he just grabs his arm and says, yeah, look, I'll cut you. I'll show you how sharp it is. Yeah. So my friend, so he's about to cut him, and then my friend realizes, oh crap, I don't want to get cut. Pulls his arm away, and for some reason, the guy gets the blade and just pushes it towards him when he's pulling his arm away. He pulls it back, so he like tries to cut him at like the tip of his forearm, on the opposite side of your elbow, like your armpit. No, not your armpit. No, that's an actual thing. Like your armpit for your elbow pit, yeah. And he puts the blade there. Yeah, my friend pulls his arm away, so the blade goes a little bit further back before hitting him. Starts like halfway through his forearm. He just puts it on as my friend's pulling his arm away. He gets a 2-inch cut along his arm from his forearm to the veins in his wrist. Like a couple centimeters further, and they would have cut some veins or something. You know, the way that people freaking kill themselves. But no, and then the guy didn't even seem to realise he went too far. He just kind of joked about it. He was like, oh, your arm's cut. And I'm like, luckily, because obviously it was an art room, there was sinks and like tissue and stuff. So the teacher never knew. He just wetted some tissue, put it on his arm, and then just kind of said that he got paint on himself and he was trying to get it off. Which I don't know how the teacher believed that, but but she did. And yeah, next day I see him and he's still got a big cut on his arm. So the kid who cut his arm never got, like, they never found out because my friend didn't snake on him or anything. He just kind of left it, really. I don't know how, like, his parents or someone didn't notice, but I don't know, he must have made up something. But the kid never got in trouble for cutting him. No one found out. He was all fine and stuff. My friend was fine as well. Yeah, so that's my crackhead with a sharpener incident, running thing. Don't know what that guy was thinking, but who knows. Anyway, this has been Luke, or Luke's Play, and if you enjoyed the video, please like it, just to let me know that you now enjoy this style. This has been Luke, or Luke's Play, and bye.